at all.
Good morning guys, welcome to this vlog. I hope you enjoyed my last video, which would have been my nail desk tour. I've had a bit of a break from vlogging for the last couple of weeks, just because I wanted to get a different kind of video up, and also it's just been a bit hectic with like paperwork stuff. I've still got quite a lot to get to do this week, but I've had a couple of last minute rearrangements which normally I would not be so happy about, because it just freaks me out when I see gaps in my diary, but I'm quite grateful of it because I've got some stuff that I really need to get done before Christmas, and as of next week it's just flat out non-stop with customers ready for Christmas. So it's going to be a bit of a different week this week, not so much in the way of seeing customers. I'm in every day this week, but I'm not busy all day with customers, if that makes any sense. So today is Monday, which obviously normally I would only be in here if I was doing training. I'm not doing training today because it's December, and December's so busy with client work that I just don't do training in December. And I'm sure for a lot of people that book on training, they are also in the same position as me, and that is that they are in their busiest time of the year, and you want to be able to make your clients happy as you can. So if you can't do a day because you've got training or whatever, then it's not ideal. So most people are not really looking to do training in December anyway. Well, this is my thought process anyway. I might be wrong, but yeah, so I'm here today because I have somebody coming in to do a full set kind of trade test. So I've come in, I've just had some breakfast in the salon. We didn't really have anything at home, and I knew I had some stuff here, so I just came in and had it here. And then I've just been printing some stuff off the laptop for like Christmas stuff. So we're obviously open far more hours than what we would normally be over from next week, so next week and the week after. So we've got a list of our opening hours, which to be honest we have no appointments left, so we can't really book anybody in. So it's kind of one of them, why are we advertising the hours? But we get problems with the people that live above the salon with noise, so we have to kind of, what's the word? We have to publicise the hours that we are doing, because then at least when we say they are being noisy, and it is there to see on the door, because they've been told that they need to respect our opening hours. So that's why I'm making the sign for the opening times, really for nothing else. We'll probably get loads of inquiries because there's so many late nights, and people probably think, oh, I can come in on a late, but they're all gone. We've got a few spaces this week, and then that's it until January. So yeah, it's pretty mad. So I've got someone coming in today for a kind of a trade test. She's been on some training with me, so we're just going to kind of see how it goes. She already uses Light Elegance, so I'm really just looking to see what stage she's at with performing a full set, and is she ready to go, or do I see potential and maybe we can look at it for like the new year. So yeah, that's what I'm doing this morning, and then I'm not sure the rest of the day. I need to book some train tickets for next year for various things. I'll talk to you about that later. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a like bitty day with doing like a bit of paperwork, a bit of like online stuff, and I need to go and do some shopping and stuff. Reese's got a new job as well. I'll also tell you about that later, because I need to get set up for this trade test, but yeah, I'll tell you about that later. I have just finished the I guess you would call it the trade test. So I'm just tidying up a little bit before I head off. I am going to nip into town because well, not necessarily into town, but I need to go to Asda and get some bits to eat because it's just me at home today and tomorrow. Reese is away on, well, for work basically. So he's got a new job and it's basically, he's going to be covering the southwest area. So he's going to be travelling around more than what he was before. He was just based at a Builders Merchants branch and he's going to be travelling around, which is really cool. But this month in particular is going to be a bit of a weird one because he's got a lot of training to do and meeting people and all that sort of stuff. So he's driven up to Wales this morning. He's away tonight and then he will hopefully be back tomorrow evening because then he has to be somewhere else on Wednesday. So he's not sure if he's actually going to be staying overnight somewhere Tuesday night, because then he would be closer for the Wednesday morning, but I don't know, we will see. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Asda because I don't have that much in the way of, well, I have got some stuff at home, but this cold weather, honestly, like as if I'm not, and I don't eat enough in the first place. It just makes me so flipping hungry. I'm so hungry all the time. And actually I was quite warm this morning and now I'm absolutely freezing. So I'm gonna go up to Asda, grab some bits for some lunch and some dinner today. And also get some like snacky bits because like I say, I'm just flipping starving all the time. So only problem is, do you ever get times where like you're so hungry and I want to eat healthy stuff because I like to eat healthy food, but I really struggle with this time of the year because in the summer I'll eat a lot of salads and things like that, and they're easy to put together. They don't take much. It might take a little bit of prep, a bit of chopping or something like that, but they don't take much in the way of like loads of pans or loads of cooking and stuff. And because we now live with Reese's mum, I don't want to be using like have 3 different pans on the go, and I don't know, I just feel a bit like I don't want to be making a mess in her kitchen. Which is kind of awkward because then I don't end up cooking the things that I would normally cook, and especially with it being just me eating, it also makes it a little bit more tricky because I can't really be bothered to cook something as in-depth as what I would do if Reese was here and I was cooking for both of us. So I end up eating rubbish. Or like I'll have a soup with some bread, but then it doesn't fill me up very much. So I end up eating like crackers or something else. And whereas I normally maybe make a curry with rice or pasta or something like that, I just don't end up doing it because I think, oh, it's such a lot of effort just for me. So then I don't bother. But anyway, that's enough of my ramble about eating and food. Oh, I will just show you quickly if my camera is going to focus on them. I did my nails last Wednesday. Come on. So these will be my Christmas nails. So it's one hand and the other hand. So yeah, did those on Wednesday. I thought I'd go green, go for something a little bit different, because I like the turquoisey colours and stuff, but I don't tend to go quite as far as the green. So I thought, right, I'm gonna go green this time, and these will be done for well, till sometime in January, of which I have absolutely no clue. I have a feeling January is going to be one of them months where they end up having to get taken off and I have nothing on for a while because I don't think I'm going to have the time to actually redo them. January's going to be a very, very busy month for me. So I'm going to enjoy these while I have them, because they might be my last full set for a little while. I'm finally eating some food. I made some, oh, there's little Winnie. Weenie. I made some sun-dried tomato pasta. So I'm looking forward to eating this. It's actually 3 o'clock already. Where on earth does the time go? I just have no idea. So I'm going to eat this food, and then I need to get on the internet and do some work bits. And that is the plan for the afternoon. Good morning, guys. It is now Tuesday and it is 11:25. I've just got to the salon. I had a bit of a late start today, which was quite nice, so I had a bit of a lie-in because Reese was away last night, so I just decided not to set an alarm because I didn't need to be up till later, which was nice to be able to just wake up rather than be woken up by an alarm. So I had a bit of a lie-in, washed my hair, and just got to the salon. So I am going to crack on with the paperwork for last week, because I ended up running out of time yesterday to do it. Facebook was really irritating me as well because I was getting messages from people about like training and stuff, but I don't know, the messages, I could see them and I could read them, but there was the keyboard wouldn't come up for me to be able to reply to them. So I've got some replies to send as well, and that is my morning. So yeah, it's nearly 11:30 now, and I'm quite hungry because there wasn't really much to have for breakfast, so I'm just gonna wait now. I'll give it another like 20 minutes and then I'll have my lunch, and I've got leftover pasta from yesterday, the sun-dried tomato pasta, so I'm quite excited about that because it was really, really nice, and stuff like that always tastes like even better the next day, doesn't it? So yeah, that is the plan for the morning. Good morning. I think it's still, yes, it is still morning. It is just gone 11:30, and I have just dropped off my receipts to the accountant. I've had a bit of a nightmare with getting all that sorted. It's a very long story, but anyway, I've dropped off the receipts to the accountant and hopefully it will all be okay, and then they can just tell me how much I need to pay them. So that's all sorted. That's like something gone off my list, which is a really nice feeling. And I have now got a bit of a break. I'll have some lunch, and then I've got a set of bridal nails today, so that should be quite nice. I've got me bad Santa Frenchy jumper on, trying to get in the old Christmas spirit. So yeah, it should be like quite a nice day really, nothing too strenuous, but quite a nice chilled one. And it's always quite nice doing bridal because, you know, they're in a good mood, and there's always a lot to talk about because I want to know about their wedding so I can make sure the nails kind of fit their day. So yeah, that is the plan for today. Reese is back tonight. He was away last night. He's back later. He might actually be back before I'm finished work, so that's fine. At least I know that he's back and I don't have to be thinking about what time is he going to be back tonight, because he'll probably already be there. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to say at the minute. I'll probably try and get a few clips of the bridal nails that I do later. I probably won't film the actual process because it takes such a lot of concentration, and also I don't know them, so you know, it doesn't quite feel right filming their bridal nails when they've paid money for them and whatever. So I'll probably do like a before and an after, so you can see the transformation. And I think that is probably about it for today. I'm sorry this weekly vlog has kind of not been all that exciting. Tomorrow I've got a couple more customers, so I'll probably film some of that because they like to have things that are a little bit different. And I'm just trying to think, Saturday I think is the same, so next couple of days will definitely be a few more nail clips because I know you like those. So yeah, stay tuned, they will be coming. Good morning, I have just got to the salon. It is 11:15. I don't actually have anybody in until I think 1 o'clock, but I had this morning blocked out because I wasn't sure if I was going to need it for my sorting my accounts out. And as I have finished, I thought I would come in and do my toenails because I haven't done my toenails for ages. I've got like a tiny bit left on each big toe and that's it. So I thought I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna do my toes. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Not sure what colour though. I need to make the decision, but probably glitter of some kind. I do like glitter on the toes. The Christmas jumper for today is a sequin pug. I am on my lunch. I've just finished my first person for the morning. What an absolute disaster. So we have, well, my lamp, I've had problems the last couple of days with people's nails setting properly on one side, and when I got in this morning I thought, oh, I'm just going to check my lamp. Well, as it would have it, my 3 bulbs on one side of my light have decided to just go out. So one side of my LED lamp is not curing, which is not good. So I contacted Light Elegance. They are going to exchange my lamp for me, which is good, but they have had a delay on their delivery, which means that I will not get my new lamp until, well, they probably won't get their delivery until at least next week. And of course it's like the two busiest weeks of the year, so I'm not looking forward to that because I've basically had to get my old UV lamp out. And I thought, oh well, I've got 2 of those, so I'll get 2 of those out. But actually one of the lamps, the base has, I don't know where the base has gone, so the thumb on that one doesn't sit quite high enough for the light, so I'm still having to do the thumb separately anyway. I think it's still easier than trying to do it because I've only got 1 LED lamp on my desk. It's still easier than having to do the thumbs. I just need 2 LED lamps basically, because if I could have done the thumb separately on both hands with an LED lamp, it would have solved the issue, but because I've only got 1, it's just such a pain because trying to get their thumbs in and nightmare. So this morning has been interesting, let's just say, because I'm so used to my LED, it's so quick, and also the Light Elegance one, the light comes on automatically. So I'm now having to press the button. I kept forgetting to press the button. Yeah, it's just, it'll be fine. Give me like, today I will just be, let's just write off today. Today's gonna be a bit of a nightmare, but I'm sure next week, once I've done a couple, I'll get into the swing of it. But it's just the speed, like having to wait for things to set just takes forever. So yeah, fingers crossed the delivery comes quickly because I need my LED for Christmas. I'm just heating up some noodles, not the most healthy of lunches. I was in a bit of a tiz this morning, I just couldn't get myself organised, so me who always eats, I didn't end up having any breakfast. So I've got some crisps on the way to work and had a bottle of apple juice, and I just picked up some noodles and some Oreos for lunch, so you know, very nutritious, but it's food, so whatever. So I'm going to eat that and then mentally prepare myself for the UV session this afternoon for the nails.